I'm by the ticket booth of the Sue Sellers Finley Theater on the Del Mar College East Campus. The college's drama program teaches and performs in this facility, along with an acting studio, scene shop, costume shop, and a makeup studio with a separate room for airbrush applications. This is one of the many excellent programs available at Del Mar now. I'm Amy Mintz, Associate Professor of Child Development Early Childhood at Del Mar College. Today we'll meet Shara Haghjoo Moghadam. She's an Assistant Professor of Drama and Costume Design at Del Mar College. She'll explain more about her area in the drama program. The new Del Mar College Dean of Continuing Education and off-campus programs will be here. Dr. Leonard Rivera will tell us about the programs under his new position. And of course, students in the radio and television program will present a Del Mar Now update. We've got a great show lined up for you. Stay here. This is Del Mar Now. Our first guest is an assistant professor of drama and costume design at Del Mar College. She joined the faculty in 2005. She holds an Associate of Applied Arts degree from Bader Fashion College, a Bachelor's of Fine Arts from Baylor University, and a Master's of Fine Arts from Brooklyn College. Please welcome to Del Mar Now, Shara Haghjoo Moghadam. Well, hi, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, the drama program at Del Mar College, I get all kinds of emails about productions happening. Can you tell us a little bit more about that program?
Yes, we have a wonderful program that is NAST accredited, meaning the National Association of Colleges and Schools has accredited our program. And so we have a wonderful, we're one of the few community colleges in the state to be accredited.
That's exciting.
We have a wonderful accredited program and a state-of-the-art facility. And
Definitely.
so our facilities are about 3 years old, and we have the top notch of everything you could ever dream of. Phenomenal facilities for the students to be able to come and learn to be creative in a beautiful space.
Well, in the drama field, I guess, you know, there's a lot that happens on stage and off stage.
Correct.
So as a faculty member who teaches at this program, can you tell me a little bit about the different courses you teach?
Yes. We are all about hands-on education here at Del Mar, and so the classes that I teach, I'm the resident costume designer, so the classes that I teach is makeup. We learn makeup for theater and film. We study costume design, and we also learn the practical aspect of creating these designs. Of course, I teach academic courses too, like theater history, acting, or the survey of cinema class. But my focus and concentration is on my area of study, which is costume and makeup and hair.
Okay, if someone were to enroll in this course, what would they expect out of this course? You mentioned it was very hands-on. Can you give me a little bit of what they would be doing?
We have the Drama 1341 makeup class, and that class is very much about hands-on. There's about 8 individual projects the students have to do, from glamour shots to aging to historical applications. They learn the dress of history. They learn clowning, or how to do clown makeup, how to do gore and wounds and zombies. They learn how to build prosthetics. They learn how to do animal designs, and they also learn how to create a sci-fi character made from their imagination. And they also have a show and tell after that.
Well, I mean, if you think about what's in the movie theaters today, what's on TV cameras today, every single thing that's out there has to use some of those things you were just mentioning.
Exactly.
Whether it's animals, whether it's makeup, whether it's prosthesis, whatever it is. So that really adds another dimension to the entertainment.
And it's not just about the makeup. It's about the whole look as a character, because we're not about just creating just one thing. It's about the whole embodiment of the actor character. So we not only just study the makeup or the prosthetics or the headpieces, we also study the clothing, so that the students can understand the whole element of the character.
It makes sense, obviously. We were talking about some stage production a second ago, and can you explain what went into the recent production of Gut Girls?
Well, it's an amazing script, and it's a wonderful collaborative piece that our director, Professor Carl Yowell, has chosen to do, and it's a very fitting theme. It's about the women's unions in the 19th century during the women's suffrage movement, and it's about working women in that time period and how the upper class women were trying to help the working women come up the ladder. And so it's about the pressures of being a working woman, and it's about women's rights. And this was set in England, so the students are challenged to having to speak with a British accent of different social classes, and they're able to wear 19th century period costumes and hairs and wigs and makeup, and I love that time period. It's the same time as the period as the Titanic, the movie Titanic. So the time period is so much fun, turn of the century, a beautiful time period to costume. It's been a lot of work.
I bet.
It's been absolutely a wonderful, fun show to work on. The students are having a good time.
We were talking about, the building up of makeup, and you were talking about costumes a second ago, and a really popular series on The Walking Dead, all the zombie stuff that's out there.
Right.
And, using latex to create monsters, zombies, or other mythical characters. Do you touch on that in your classes, or is that something that would be...
No, absolutely.
In your program?
I have a student who was very interested in doing gore makeup 10 years ago, and she took the initiative of developing her skill, and now she's going to be my guest artist on November 3rd from 1 to 2:50 in the Bartlett Theater to do a demo on how to do gore prosthetic makeup. The students actually learn how to build prosthetics and apply them, and then we get a professional makeup artist from the industry to come to critique the students so that they can improve on their skill. One of the things the students have to take into consideration is the high definition, high tech cameras that are now here so that the makeup designs don't look so fake, because the high def really picks up a lot more than it would maybe 20, 30 years ago. So they have to be able to adjust to the reality of technology. So we study that too.
Oh, so that's really relevant to then change your teaching practices, your teaching techniques to accommodate how the technology is different today.
Exactly. And also there's new materials that are being used, silicone, airbrushing. These are all new technologies that are now added to the industry that we stay on top of. And Del Mar has all the equipment. We are very lucky to have airbrush studio with ventilation. It's to standard. So that the students can have, the air free flow while they're airbrushing. We have all the new equipment and everything we need that's current to the industry standard, so that the students are trained exactly the way the industry needs them to be trained.
In this industry you're speaking of, one doesn't have to go to LA to do this, to work. We've got this industry in Corpus Christi, Austin.
Yes.
So
there's film going on all over the state. There's film going on in the surrounding states like Louisiana, Georgia. There's New Mexico. There's filming going on all around Oklahoma. There's filming going on all around us.
Definitely.
Austin for sure. And some states have tax write-offs, so there's more filming going on in some other states. But no, they don't have to go to New York or LA to do this, and it's a great skill for other things. It really is wonderful. Some students do, are able to work during Halloween and Dia de los Muertos and have fun with that and do independent work on clients. So it's fun. I actually have a lot of cosmetology majors that come and take my class or come and see the sci-fi. The gore demo, so that they can see what we do.
Adds another dimension to it. Even as a clown volunteer at Driscoll Children's Hospital.
That's right. We love that.
So I understand you present an FX and makeup show called Project Del Mar, where students get to show off their work. When's that happening next?
We're on our 11th year, going on 12 years of doing this, and it started out when students did their final projects. Parents started showing up, families started showing up to see the students showcase work, and it was their final projects. So as parents and family and friends started showing up, we thought, that might be a fun show or a fun extravaganza to showcase the students. So it started out the first year when I started teaching at Del Mar, and then every year since we have had one. Every semester we have had one. Now the one in the spring is the big one that we do on the Finley stage. Okay. But this one we'll do in the Bartlett. It's on December 1st on Thursday from 1 to 2:50, and I invite everybody to come and see elements of alien characters, superheroes and supervillains, that the students create their own characters, costume, makeup, prosthetics, headpieces, and a lot of them have to use unconventional materials. We don't know what those materials are, but they have to use elements of design to create these characters. So they can't be normal looking. They can be animalistic or fantasy, sci-fi, but they have to have a story. They have to create their own planet, their own character, and they have to present the
Sounds
story.
amazing.
It's fun. It's
Where
a lot
can
of
someone
fun.
find more information about that?
Like us on social media, Drama at Del Mar. That's DRMAA at 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 Del Mar. And come and like us on Facebook, and all the information is always posted on our Facebook page.
Okay. Well, thanks for chatting with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Students in the radio and television program are next with the Del Mar Now update. After that, we'll meet the new Dean for Continuing Education and off-campus programs. Don't go away.
I used to dream. I was thinking less about overtime and more about family time. Today, I am.
Go from I dream to I am. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Catch the Viking spirit. Nationally recognized and locally focused, Del Mar College has been delivering dreams for over 75 years. If Del Mar College has touched your life, join the Vikings Alumni Association and help others achieve their dreams. Stay connected. Support scholarships. Explore the Viking Career Network. Join online today at delmar.edu/alumni for as little as $10 and get a free t-shirt. Show your Viking pride.
Welcome to Del Mar Now Update. I'm Brittany Claremont.
And I'm Lennon Mendiola.
Enrollment is up at Del Mar College. The initial numbers for the fall semester shows a 16% increase of students. The college says 12,034 students were enrolled, which was well beyond the estimated 10,384 that the Texas Coordinating Board had projected. Continuing education also was up, with the number of students more than double of that from 2011 to 2012. Over 10,000 students were enrolled for continuing education. The increased enrollment is attributed to several incentives. Reaching out to students who may have applied to Del Mar and not enrolled was one effort. Adding additional classes as needed rather than capping enrollment was another. The latter did require a searching for adjuncts to cover the additional offerings.
A 20,000 square foot additional building known as the Dome has been constructed on Del Mar College's West Campus. The uniquely shaped roof is a signature feature for the Federal Emergency Management Agency, known as FEMA. The Emergency Training Building was a joint project between Del Mar College and the City of Corpus Christi. The project was budgeted for just under $5.5 million. The building was brought in under budget, with Del Mar's contribution just over $1 million. Del Mar will use the building for training, but will turn the building over to the city during declared emergencies. Nearly 800 people can be sheltered in the building in severe weather, and 80% of the dome is to be used for sleeping cots when needed. Students in police, fire, and occupational safety classes will use the building, as well as the kinesiology department.
The use of drones is fast becoming big business. Unmanned Aircraft Systems, or UAS, is the official terminology for drones. The Association of Unmanned Vehicle Systems International predicts drones will have an $82 billion impact on the national economy in the next 10 years. That could translate into 100,000 jobs across the U.S. Del Mar College, along with Texas A&M University Corpus Christi, are part of a $788,000 grant to educate individuals in the use of drones. Texas currently ranks 3rd out of 10 states, showing significant growth in job creation and revenue in the field. Commercial uses include agriculture, railroad track, power line inspections, to border surveillance.
The National Geographic Society has promoted geographic literacy for over 30 years. One of the ways to educate youth about geography with the Geography Awareness Week, which will be held the week of November 14th. The 18th annual GIS Day of the Coastal Bend will be held on the Del Mar College campus Wednesday, November 16th. The day-long event will begin at 9 a.m. at the college's Center for Economic Development. Students, professionals, and the general community may attend the event. 2 tracks are planned for the event. One will be for students and educators, ranging from the 6th grade to the higher education. The second track is for professionals already using the GIS technology. The general public is invited to participate in either track. For more information about either track, contact John Nelson at 361-698-1478 or jnelson@delmar.edu.
6 individuals are recognized by the DMC Vikings Alumni Association. The 6 are recognized for their support for Del Mar College and include faculty, staff, alumni, and a friend of Del Mar College. The honorees are Executive Assistant to the President, Tina Bolter, as distinguished staff, Associate Professor of Child Development, Benita Flores Munoz, as distinguished faculty, Foundation Board Member Azit David as distinguished friend, Vice President of Compass Bank Samuel Longoria as distinguished young alumni, John Valls of Valls Consulting Group as distinguished alumni, and Del Mar Board Member Sandra Misbarger as outstanding alumni.
A Native American artist spoke on the campus of Del Mar College October 24th. Sculptor Holly Wilson shared stories she heard as a child about shapeshifters, tricksters who wear masks to hide their identities. The shapes could be as birds and owls. Oklahoma native Wilson says she sculpts emotions. Her 3-dimensional works tell stories of the sacred and precious. She has had her work shown around the nation and received the prestigious 2015 I Tell George Fellowship from the I Tell George Museum of American Indians and Western Art in Indianapolis. Wilson received her bachelor's degree from the Kansas City Art Institute and 2 masters from Stephen F. Austin State University.
And that's this edition of Del Mar Now Update. I'm Brittany Claremont.
And I'm Lyndon Mendiola. Stay tuned for more Del Mar Now.
I used to dream I was finishing my high school diploma so I could earn a college degree and launch my career. Today, I am.
Go from I dream to I am. Del Mar College offers GED high school equivalency classes free throughout the Coastal Bend. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
So we were walking to school. I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really
smart.
want cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying, Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't
I
have
really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have
at
another
school
bad day at
today.
school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Get Del Mar College information right in the palm of your hand using Viking Go. Viking Go is Del Mar College's mobile app full of useful college information you can access on your cell phone or tablet. Choose from 13 active modules from the menu. You can even access Del Mar College social media feeds. Viking Go is available on Google Play and the Apple App Store for your phones and tablets. Stay on the go with Viking Go. Start using Viking Go today.
For more information about Del Mar Now, log on to www.delmar.edu/now. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions to help us improve Del Mar Now, send an email to now at delmar.edu.
Our final guest is the new Dean of Continuing Education and Off-Campus Programs for Del Mar College. He's been with the college since 1998. He holds a bachelor's degree and several master's degrees from Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi, as well as a PhD from Texas A&M University. Please welcome back to Del Mar Now, Dr. Leonard Rivera. Hi, well, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, so we were just mentioning continuing education and the off-campus program.
Yes.
Can you tell us the difference between these and what would I expect in these different areas?
Well, continuing education, actually I got my start back in 1998 in continuing education as a program coordinator. This position brings me back to this initial start in my career. And continuing education, just to make an analogy, is similar to credit classes, except, and the old adage is that these classes are typically called non-credit courses. We don't really like the word non-credit because it kind of gives the negative connotation that they're not really worth anything, you know. But really, it's for individuals or students that want to learn workforce development type skills. Also to make headway in a program of study that they want to go into on the credit side of Del Mar College. A lot of times we have folks that want to go into nursing, our RN program, and they want to kind of, they're still on the fence. They want to go in the rush of nursing, or they want to go into be a occupational therapy assistant. Yeah, they're still on the fence. And so what they'll do in many cases, they'll enroll in our Certified Nurses Aid program, get some hands-on training, and this is all, again, not for credit. And so, but again, they get the chance to explore further the program, if they want to go into health sciences or not, and get to know whether or not they enjoy dealing with patients, you know, and what it takes to care for patients. So it gives the students opportunities to really learn and explore, whether it's for careers, whether it's for their degrees that they're seeking. It really is about the continuance of education. Correct. Lifelong learning.
Correct. Do they have the potential to petition for those classes to become later for credit?
And that's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up. In fact, in some cases, students can, and in certain program instances. So depending on what the program is, depending on if they've gone through the route through their chairs and through the appropriate deans and through our provost office, then yes, they can petition some of the CE hours or contact hours towards perhaps a certificate or associate's degree program here at Del Mar College.
Okay, well that's very great news for a lot of people to hear then.
Yes.
The admission requirements to CE classes is the same as Del Mar admissions for academic classes, or is it a different process?
It's actually different. We don't follow the same policies for our credit admissions as our credit students do. Ours is a little different in that it's a very, very straightforward application. It's a one-page application, typically just getting their most generic information, and really they go right into the program of study that they want to go to. So the state of Texas doesn't really mandate as much on the CE student as they do on the credit student. Okay. You know, one big thing is bacterial meningitis. It's required for credit students, not required for the most part on CE students.
Okay.
So, you know, there's some differences there on admissions requirements. In some other cases, it's the same, you know, but it really depends on the program of study that the individual goes into.
Okay. If I was interested in taking some of these off-campus programming or continuing education classes, would I expect face-to-face? Would I expect online, hybrid? How is the method of delivery?
You know, we do offer just a variety of different courses on different types of modalities. We do offer of course, the majority of our courses are offered face-to-face.
Okay.
We have probably about 25% of our course offerings that are offered online, totally online.
So that is an option then?
That is an option. So if some folks say, you know what, I want to learn how to do speak Spanish. I want to learn how to Word, you know, want to learn how to do Excel. And so there are courses that they could take totally online, you know. And so, and then we have hybrid courses. We have a career training courses. We have real estate courses where they actually come, and they can come either online totally, or they could come into the classroom and then also participate online as well.
Okay. We're talking a lot about some of these classes that would help strengthen me in the workforce. What about personal enrichment courses? Is that something that's based, like photography, golf, small machine repair? Is that something that's also offered through your program?
It is, and those are the fun courses that we
fun
like to,
ones, yes.
I mean, and so we offer a variety of different types of courses. In fact, something that we're offering here this coming spring is that we'll be offering cake decorating. We've offered in the past clown school. That's something that has been offered. It has been actually something that we've been recognized for, believe it or not, is clown school. Other things that we're looking at offering is Spanish for the nursing type of students or careers, and for public safety. And so we're looking at expanding our different type of offerings for personal enrichment purposes. We even offer college for kids during the summer months here on campus. And so that's always a fun time for students to become more interacted with not only Del Mar, but to be able to step foot on a college campus. You know, how much, greater can you get by getting a kid's future, acclimated to knowing that, hey, going to college is going to be expected of you once you get out of high school. So it's great opportunities for both the young and for our seniors. We even offer senior education opportunities as well. So most of them are free. Some of them are nominal tuition. So it really crosses all spectrums.
Okay, and that was my next question. Is the cost associated with, is there financial aid? And are they short-term classes, whole semester long, or what's the process and registration?
Great question. It depends, and for the most part, we have courses that are free. We have, we have some that are free that are supplemented by grants or scholarships. Other courses that are as little as $5 for our senior ed classes. They're $5 a course. Most courses will last anywhere from 2, 3, 4 weeks. Some last as long as 3 months. Or longer. So depends on the course, and again, the cost also depends on the length of the course. And we have some courses, again, that are free, $5, $40, $75, even up to $3,000, depending on the type of course that an individual wants to undertake.
Okay. Well, Dr. Rivera, thanks for speaking with us today.
You're welcome.
Where can someone get more information about these courses, these programs?
Well, simply they could call us at 361-698-2122, or simply email us at ce@delmar.edu, and we'll be happy to get more information to those students.
Okay. Well, thanks for chatting with us today.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching. And as always, if you have questions or comments about Del Mar Now, send an email to now@delmar.edu. We'll return in December with an all-new show. Until then, I'm Amy Mintz for Del Mar Now. Thanks for watching.